Protect your car with 3W Liners all-weather floor mats. Made from durable materials like TPE and rubber, our mats are designed to withstand rain, snow, and mud with deep grooves to trap dirt and liquids. For a custom fit and advanced protection, visit 3W Liners. That's the number 3, WLINERS.com today.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farms, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
Welcome back to What's Up Waco, the podcast that loves to introduce you to the people, the places, and the properties that make Waco an excellent community to live. Hey everybody, welcome back to What's Up Waco with your host, Erica Boisvert. Hello. And today I have Danelle Smith, travel agent for Crazy Imagination Travel here in town.
Yes. Hi, I'm happy to be here.
Hi, thank you for being here. I'm stoked to talk about this.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, it's freezing outside.
It
so
is
cold. I would love to think about any other place,
Yeah.
anywhere else.
Exactly.
South.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about what you do and what you specialize in.
Yeah. So I'm a travel agent with Crazy Imagination Travel.
Okay.
So we specialize in Disney vacations, Universal vacations, cruise lines, so Disney Cruise Line, Royal Caribbean, and then we also do like custom worldwide travel. So yeah, so that would be like there's a company called Kensington Tours that does like basically you can customize any kind of itinerary you'd want. So so you say like I want to go to Ireland and see this and this and this.
I do.
And we can customize your itinerary and
really?
Make that, it's like a private tour. Yeah. It's
okay,
pretty cool.
so I know this is going to come up, so let's just get it out of the way now.
Okay.
What fee do you charge to the traveler?
So that is the best thing about a travel agent. I do not charge anything.
Yes.
So it's like the best kept secret. I always tell people. Yeah. And most times people are like, oh, come on though. Like, really, like you.
It's in there somewhere.
Yeah. Like, so when are you like actually going to charge me something? But I don't. So all of these companies have like a travel agent commission built into their pricing, which a lot of people don't know. And so,
so like, I'm going to do it myself and save money.
Right. Yeah.
You're not.
And so when you don't book with a travel agent, that commission just goes back to the company.
Okay.
And then you don't get the help and experience of using a travel agent.
So basically what you're saying is for $0 extra out of my pocket,
yes,
you will deal with the headache of setting up the itinerary and you're just going to tell me where to go and when to be there?
Yes.
Yep. I'm all about that.
Yeah. It's
kidding?
a win-win.
Oh my gosh.
Why would you not?
Why would you? Because people don't know.
Because they really don't know.
And now y'all know. So call Danelle. Thank you.
you.
Podcast over. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm dying to know because I'm sure there's like affordable things and we'll talk about kind of like fun, affordable trips. What is the most extravagant trip you've ever planned for somebody?
Okay. Well, I booked someone pretty recently on a Disney cruise, and they are sailing concierge level, which
tell me more.
Yeah, most people might not know about all of these places like Disney, Universal, Royal Caribbean, Disney Cruise Line. There's always like an upgrade.
Oh yeah,
like a suite level, or on Disney Cruise Line it's concierge level. Okay. And so with a concierge level, you get access into this like exclusive concierge lounge.
Neat.
And the ship they're going on just recently redid their concierge lounge, which is nice.
It's got to be because Disney does every itty bitty little detail is amazing.
Yes.
They're just
Yeah, Disney knows how to do it.
Yeah, no horse is unpainted. Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's one of his famous quotes. Something about that.
Yeah.
Look it up. I don't know what it is word for word. But yeah.
It sounded good to me.
I used to have it on my wall behind me in my office because it's very much like no details too small, take care of it all.
Yes.
And
yeah.
Oh, neat. Okay.
Yeah.
So where are they going?
So they're going to like the Bahamas area.
Yep. Okay.
And they're stopping at one of Disney's private beaches. So they have two private beaches that they stop at.
Okay.
One of them's Castaway Key, and this one's called Lookout Key. It's a newer one.
Okay.
And
I
so
never heard of that.
Yeah. So with the concierge level, when you book that, you get like priority access to booking excursions and booking like private cabanas on the islands and stuff like that. So it can get pretty fun when you get down to all that, like,
oh my gosh,
booking these little details and stuff.
That's so neat. And it's like a whole family fun vibe.
Yeah.
Like Disney cruises are just so
they're
just
so
everything.
fun. Yeah. My family just got back from one. We went on one right after the new year, and so it was so fun.
Where'd you guys go?
We went just right out of Galveston.
Okay, cool.
Because in the winter months, like November through March, Disney Cruise Line goes out of Galveston. So
look at
that's a nice little, you don't even have to fly there from here.
Yeah, just drive down.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. So we actually went, it was a 4-night cruise, and we stopped in Progreso, Mexico.
Okay.
But we have 2 little kids, 3 and 2. And
Yes.
so we actually decided not to get off the boat.
On board?
Yeah. So we were like, this will be a good time to kind of have the ship to ourselves.
Yeah.
So, and it was nice. We stayed on and got to swim and see some characters.
Yay.
And yeah, it was really fun.
Oh, that sounds amazing. So is that like, I'm all nosy, is that like a perk, or do you just get special deals, or do you have to go on these so you can learn what you're selling?
Yes. So,
Neat.
so I like to do as many different things as I can just so I can learn.
Yeah.
So my husband will be like, we need to stop going on vacation. And I'm like, no, I need to do this for my job.
I'm so sorry. This is my job.
Yeah. So I do try to like do as many different kinds of things as I can.
Okay.
And even like Disney World is probably the place I know the best.
Okay.
I grew up going there. And so, but even when I go there now, I'm looking for new things to do.
Sure.
Like, what are some different things I could try so that I know it better for when I book for other people.
Nice. So then you can really build a robust itinerary of don't miss this.
Yeah.
I promise you're going to be happy if you stop here kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Neat. I love that.
Yeah.
So how does one fall into travel agency? Like, how do you become a travel? Like, where did this come from? Have you always liked traveling? Is it something you did as a kid?
Yeah. So, my family did like to vacation.
Okay.
But my mom was a teacher, and so your schedule's not very flexible.
No.
So Disney World was like our place that we went on spring break.
Oh, fun.
So we always had, spring break off, and we would go to Disney World. Actually, it's kind of a cool story. Before falling into love with like travel planning, I fell in love with Disney World.
Okay.
Because
how do you not?
Yeah, right. So my family would go every year, and we started bringing my grandparents. And we were from Minnesota, so it was kind of like an escape from the cold for us in March. Yeah. And my grandparents started loving coming with us, and actually my grandpa, as a gift he has 3 kids.
Okay.
So as a gift to his kids, he sold some land that he had in Iowa, and he bought each of them like a timeshare with Disney.
Oh, neat.
And so that's how my family has gotten to go back so many times.
Very
and
cool.
So it was like whenever we would go, it would be my aunts and uncles and grandparents and cousins, and it just became like a really family
retreat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And
Neat.
it was just became like our favorite place to go. And so yeah, so from that I was like, man, I love like helping people when I know that they're going to Disney. I'm like, I feel like I could do this, for a job.
You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm giving you all these insider tips.
Yeah. And so I knew another lady in Waco who did this also.
Okay.
Worked for Crazy Imagination Travel and helps people plan Disney vacations. And so I talked to
that.
her, and I was like, how do I do this? Like, I feel like this is kind of made for me. So,
Nice.
so I got into that, and then just started learning about other companies to sell with,
Okay.
like Royal Caribbean and sandals, other all-inclusives. Yeah.
I love
But to
that.
touch on that, there are 4 of us in Waco, 4
Okay.
travel agents from Crazy Imagination Travel. So that one I was talking about is Lisa Smyers.
Okay.
There's another one named Angela Jones and Madison Mize.
Okay.
So I just want to give a shout out to them. If you know any of
Yay.
them, they will plan a great vacation for you.
Ah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love people who know there's business for everyone.
Yeah.
And let's all share.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So how long have you been doing this?
So I've been doing this about 2 years.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
But you have like a history behind you of knowing Disney so very well.
Yes.
Do you ever send people to the other coast, to Disneyland?
Yeah, I've planned quite a few Disneyland trips. I feel like being in Texas, it's about half and
Right?
half.
That's what I
They
wondered.
go either way. Yeah.
It's so funny because I grew up in California. So anytime somebody in Texas is like, I'm going to Disney, I'm like, oh, you have to go to this restaurant and don't forget that. And they're like, is that in Florida? I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh,
Yeah. Wrong
Disney World. My
Yeah.
bad. Like, sorry. I grew up with the other coast.
Yeah.
Hate me if you want. I
West
don't care
Coast.
anymore. Yeah. So that's neat. Yeah. So it's got to be because we're just right here. So you're like, which one are we going to?
Yeah, it's about half and half.
Neat.
And so I have learned a lot more about Disneyland,
Okay.
which is great. And now I actually love Disneyland for little kids.
Really?
And so I'll advise people if they ask me, I'll say, if you have little kids, Disneyland, I feel like is the way to
what's
go.
the difference? Is it because it's more like they have like the tiny town and all that stuff? Or?
That is fun, yeah.
Okay.
And then everything's walkable. And so you're not getting on buses or monorails or boats or anything,
Yeah,
which
just
can
like
be
to
fun.
and from parking. Yeah.
Can be fun, but it's
Okay.
just so easy to get around there.
Yeah.
And
okay.
both the parks are right next to each other. So you can park hop and it's just really
yeah,
easy.
you're right. Oh yeah, because California Adventure.
Yes.
God, now my brain is straining. It's been a minute since I've been back there. But how fun. That's interesting. Okay, so you think that's a little bit better for younger kids.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
And also the character interactions there are really fun because at Disneyland, the characters kind of just walk around and like mingle with the guests. But Disney World is more like, I need to go here and wait in line to see this character.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like you could plan a princess breakfast or something and be sure to see. Can you do that at Disney World?
Yeah.
Okay. And be sure to see like all the characters there, but you're not just going to be walking around Tomorrowland and Goofy walks by.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Most of the time, not at Disney World.
Yeah.
But yeah, Disneyland, you definitely just will like run into characters walking around. Yeah. So we're taking our kids there in May.
Fun.
And they've been to Disney World lots of times, but this will be their first Disneyland.
Oh,
So
exciting.
I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to tell you restaurants. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. I have been there to, make sure I knew my way around and knew how to advise people, but I haven't brought the kids yet. So
that'll be so fun. That's fun. Okay, so then in addition to Disney, so tell me about the other all-inclusive resorts that are non-Disney.
Yeah. So I can book lots of all-inclusives.
Okay.
Sandals is one that my company really likes to book. They're kind of like the 5-star of all-inclusives is what they like to claim.
Okay.
And that's my husband and I actually honeymooned at Sandals St. Lucia.
Aww.
So that's another one that's kind of near and dear to my heart.
Sweet.
But yeah, I like to recommend to people. But a lot of my friends have done like the Excellence Resorts I know are really popular. And so I got trained with them so I could sell those because I know that a lot of people like to honeymoon there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that do you like that kind of niche, like working with brides and planning their honeymoons, or like do you have a favorite, or are you just like helping everybody go have a great time?
Yeah, I really don't have like a favorite.
Okay.
I feel like right now I'm in the mode where I'm just like taking everything in and I'm like, yes, I just want to make sure you have like a seamless, stress-free vacation. And so I'm working with a mom right now who's helping her son and future daughter-in-law plan their honeymoon. So that's fun. But yeah, I like planning any of these places.
Nice.
I think vacation is just so fun to me that like you just make so many memories and I don't know, such a fun thing to like help people plan.
It is.
And I feel like I'm helping people plan memories.
But I also like that you said that you try to make it seamless, because I don't think people understand. I mean, obviously, if you travel a lot, there's always some kind of bump in the road.
Mm-hmm.
And so are you available when those things come up? So like in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, an excursion, I'm not going to make it. Like for some reason, the flight was delayed or whatever.
Yeah.
And I had this planned. Can I call you and be like, hey, our flight's delayed. Is there another time for us to go to that event or whatever?
Yes.
Oh,
so I become the point of contact.
Cool.
So, like, here's an example. I had these sisters who were going to Disney World in last October.
Okay.
And that's when the hurricane was about to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is so sad.
Yeah.
And so Disney actually shut down for a couple days during that.
Mm-hmm.
And so they called me and were like, hey, we can't go right now. Like, what are we supposed to do?
Right.
And so I called in, and I actually sat on hold that day for 6 hours.
Oh, my gosh.
Because so many people were calling in and had to, cancel vacations. And so I sat on for 6 hours and was able to move their trip, and they're actually there right now. So,
yay!
Yeah, so moved their trip and made sure, all the tickets were moved and the dates for the resort and all that kind of stuff. So I sat on hold for 6 hours so that they didn't have to.
Jeez.
And for free. They didn't have to pay me anything.
And you got everything switched over.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that to me is the part that makes it so great to work with a travel agent, because you kind of set it and you can forget it. And then you have somebody to contact if something comes up.
Yes.
And then it can all be fixed for you.
Yeah.
I'm just like, even just thinking about it, my shoulders relax, because oh crap, I got to call Danelle because we can't go or whatever.
Yes.
So that's great.
Yes. There's always something that comes up. I had a family that just traveled in early January, and they had to leave early because the airports were closing down here because of that snow that we got
coming through.
Yeah. And so they weren't able to use like their last ticket day, and they had already bought lightning lanes and all that kind of stuff. And so I was able to call in and get them a refund for those lightning lanes that they had purchased. And so just little things like that. But
that's so helpful, because if like the regular old me just tried to call and change all those things, I don't think I would know the right things to say, the way to get out of it. And I'd probably just end up more frustrated.
Yeah.
But you know who to call and what to say. And
yes.
I'm sure there's special trigger words that are like, no, they get a refund.
Yeah. We have like a travel agent number that we call. Okay. And so it's people who are used to working with travel agents from the company. And so it's nice.
So everybody's kind of on the same page. Like, okay, I know you're a professional.
Yeah.
All right, we'll work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just sounds relaxing already.
Yeah.
Like, you take care of all the details, you get it all set, and you just send somebody their itinerary, and don't miss your plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even going from like, hey, we're landing at this airport. How do we get to our resort from here? And so I can set up transportation for them. And with Disney World and Disneyland and Universal, I'll book like dining reservations and all that kind of stuff as well. So
wow.
Yeah.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com. Join the Daily High Club, the premier destination for glass, water pipes, vaporizers, and accessories. Since 2015, we've sold over 1 million quality products and teamed up with legends like Snoop Dogg and Tommy Chong. Ready to elevate your smoking game? Visit dailyhighclub.com for our El Primo subscription box or shop unique pieces today.
Sorry, my brain just went, where do I want to go?
Yeah.
So many places. Maybe someday. Very cool. So So we know what you love, which is basically just making sure people are having an excellent vacation.
Yeah.
And that they're cared for, which I really like that approach. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And that you can look out for people. And if there are last minute changes, you can handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. What else do people need to know about the services you provide?
Well, let me reiterate that they don't cost people anything.
Right.
That's the best thing.
Right? It really is. And there's no like, you can't call and be like, well, I don't have a travel agent, so give me that travel agent commission.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not how it's built.
No.
Right.
Yeah, it will just go right back to the company.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're paying the same price.
You're going to pay it either way.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. Something else to know.
Yeah.
The agency I work for just sets all of its travel agents up really well with like resources and collateral. Like before Disney and Universal vacations, we send out like a personalized itinerary with it's like a little pocket guide that you get to bring with you.
Nice.
With some tips and tricks on it. And so
very cool.
Now,
I'm a digital person. Is there a digital version of it as well?
I send like a digital itinerary.
Okay.
You just want it like on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's also some resources I've created of like, here's my favorite places to grab a snack or something like that.
Yes.
And so I'll send those out as well before.
Neat.
So you can just have them on your phone.
And if they have like dietary restrictions and stuff like that, can you work that out when you're doing the reservation or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, they'll ask for dietary restrictions if you're like planning a sit-down meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about like, I'm weird. If I go to a hotel, I have to have like a case of water. Is that something you could handle for people? Like, are you able to talk to the hotel concierge to make sure things like that can be done? Or what does that look like? I know it's so weird.
Yeah, if you're staying like club level, those things are provided. So club level rooms, yeah. Or concierge on a cruise.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I have recommendations with like, hey, Instacart, if you order, they'll send it right to the resort, and they can even keep it in their refrigerator for you until you get to the resort. So I'll always recommend that to moms.
Yeah,
who are
well, that's
like,
what I was
we just
too.
we need some like yogurt. My kid loves
juice
yogurt,
or cuties or something. Yeah.
So I'll always recommend that.
Nobody wants a cranky toddler on a vacation.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
Get some Teddy Grahams up there or something.
Yeah.
It's probably such an old school snack. I feel really old.
My kids love Teddy Grahams
Thank
still.
you.
So
okay.
yeah.
I'm like, wow.
You're not
I'm like,
lost.
people still eat that? I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
Good.
We live on Teddy Grahams and pouches.
Good deal. Very cool. This just sounds, I just want to go on vacation now.
Yeah. Where do you want to go?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, ma'am. I have bougie taste.
Okay.
And have you seen the, Ritz-Carlton has yacht cruises.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, please. Am I ever going to go on one of those? No. Because the starting price, my husband's like, no, I don't care. We're no way. But like it's a Mediterranean cruise in Italy, like around the boot.
Yeah.
You know?
Can't beat it.
I mean, my gosh. But that's where I would want to go.
When we got our training with Kensington Tours that I was telling you about earlier, they were telling us the story of someone who booked a private yacht cruise through the Mediterranean.
Really?
And so I could do that for you.
Was it a scary story?
No, it was a story of they spent about $400,000.
Yeah. That's
so
stupid. Yeah. Don't worry, honey. Don't worry. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But people do it.
Wow. Must be nice.
Yeah.
Could you imagine spending that much money on?
No,
I mean,
I really can't.
you can buy a house with that. But if you have that much money, you're not worried about that.
You're not thinking about that
at all.
Mm-mm.
That's so cool. Yeah, no, that would be like my dream. We just won the lottery. Let's go on that. But we do Princess.
Yeah.
We do. Like we go on so many cruises. We've been on one cruise, but it was great. My husband loved it.
Yeah.
So
cruises are great.
Right?
Yeah.
You just unpack once. Really.
And everything's included.
And everything, yeah.
Well, not always everything, but.
Well, we always get like the drink card or whatever so that you don't have to like look at that bill at the end of the cruise. But always, I just did it again. I'm vicariously living through my in-laws who do go on cruises all the time.
Uh-huh.
And they've always given us like the little insider tricks.
Yeah.
Ooh, what insider tricks do you have?
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, she's ready. She's like, I have so many.
For which destination?
Ooh. I don't know. Or even like getting ready for the airport or Disney World, since that's the one you're so close to.
Okay. Disney World. Well, since we were talking about snacks, some people don't know that Disney lets you bring snacks into the park. And so you can bring a backpack with all your toddler snacks that you need.
Nice.
We'll do that and like to save money. We'll pack like a peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
Because that's what the kids want to eat anyway.
Right.
And so, Disney will let you bring snacks and food into the park with you.
That is a good
Save
tip.
some money.
Because that is very expensive to eat in the park.
And keep the kids happy while you're waiting in line.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Stuff to do. So you bring snacks. Do you put anything else in the backpack to kind of occupy their time?
Not really.
I feel like Disney keeps things like there's so many people you can watch.
Yeah.
And even when you're in line, there's cool stuff that you can find in line.
Disney's made a lot of their lines like interactive where you get to like push buttons or play with things while you're waiting.
Do something.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay. So snacks is excellent.
Snacks. That's a great tip. If you stay so Disney has different resort levels.
Okay.
There's value, moderate, and deluxe. And so if you stay at a deluxe resort, there's they keep changing the name of it. Okay. Extended evening hours. They used to be called extra magic hours.
Oh, I like that better. Why'd you guys change it?
Why'd they change it?
Right?
They didn't ask me.
We vote no, Disney.
Okay. So that's 2 days a week that Disney will keep one of the parks open a few extra hours just for deluxe resort guests. Oh. So if you stay at one of those resorts and your kids don't need to go to bed yet, or, you have older kids, you get to enjoy those extra few hours, and the parks are pretty empty. A little bit more quiet. You can kind of walk onto whichever ride you want to. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'd like go to the beach during the day and then go to the park
just
at
come
night.
back for that. Yeah.
Just enjoy the quiet time. I hate the lines at Disney.
Yeah.
But how fun. Okay, so snacks and the deluxe level extended evening hours.
Yes.
Yeah, that's blah. Anyway, Disney.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And same kind of thing. If you stay, Universal they call their deluxe resorts premier resorts.
Okay.
So if you stay at a premier resort, you get everyone in your travel party gets a free unlimited express pass, which is like their fast pass line.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can
Very cool.
You just get to use those express lines all day long if you stay at a premier resort.
Neat.
Yeah.
So there's built-in perks.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, are they going to have Harry Potter come knock on your door and take you? No.
Oh, I wish.
Right? Tell me when that package is ready, because my daughter is a huge Harry Potter fan.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
So fun.
Let's see. What is the best way for people who are ready to go on vacation to connect with you and get planning?
Yeah. So I would email me at Danelle@crazyimaginationtravel.com.
Okay.
I'm pretty quick to respond. I also love...
You are.
You can attest.
Yes, I promise. She is.
I also love getting to know people before I plan their vacation. So don't be surprised if I ask to talk to you on the phone.
No, that's great, though, because there's things you need to know, right?
Yeah. I love... and I love them just getting to hear a voice behind a screen. Yeah. And, I love building that trust. And it's been fun because I've gotten to connect with people I don't know and reconnect with people who I've reached out I haven't talked to in a few years.
Oh,
and
neat.
So yeah, it's been really fun. But yes, you can email me.
Okay.
We'll probably chat on the phone.
Good.
And then basically what the process looks like is I kind of gather what you're wanting in a vacation, the destinations, the time of year, ages of everyone in your travel party, type of accommodations you want, and then I'll send out a quote pricing for like different resorts or different cruises that I find. that might fit your desires.
Are you able to kind of reverse engineer if somebody says, this is my max budget and this is where we want to go? Help.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like there's always ways to, especially with like Disney or Universal, there's always ways to kind of like cut back.
Okay.
Like staying at a value resort or maybe taking away a park day.
Okay.
There might just be things that you have to sacrifice to
to
get in your budget.
In the right budget.
Yeah.
But that's fair.
And
you still get to go.
Yeah.
Right?
And a great thing about Disney is that once you book, your price is set, but if a promotion comes out, I'm still able to apply that to the to the vacation you already booked.
Ooh,
So,
okay.
There's always a chance that a promotion comes out and that your price gets lowered.
That's fun.
And, yeah. And just the other day, actually, someone was about to make a final payment on a Royal Caribbean cruise. And she actually noticed. She was like, hey, I think the pricing's gone down since we booked. And so I was able to call in. And they had 4, it's a whole family going. And so they had 4 staterooms, but I was able to save them over like $3,000
Wow.
like total. Yeah.
That's a big chunk of money.
Yeah. So there's always chances like that too, that, pricing will lower and I can price adjust. Or,
nice.
Yeah.
But there's
add a
always ways to
promotion.
kind of finagle, like maybe you don't get the balcony.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Very cool. I love that. Okay. Well, is there anything that you do that we haven't touched on? Or anything else you wanted to share that we haven't talked about?
I don't think so.
You feel like we got it all?
I feel like we have, yeah.
Okay, good. I feel like we have. I mean, I don't know. It all sounds exciting to me.
Yeah.
Great. So, y'all, if you are ready for a break from this cold weather and just
Yes.
dreaming about sunny days, or if you have a crazy Mediterranean cruise dream like I do, but don't actually want to spend $400,000, let's reach out to Danelle. And I also like to talk to people about running a business here in town. So I almost forgot that. So before we sign off and finish up, how has that been? Have you found it, like you already mentioned that the 4 of you support each other and you clearly support them. You didn't have to mention those ladies' names.
Yeah.
How have you found that to be in Waco? Have you found people to be open to it and supportive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm always so thankful. So my business runs basically off of referrals. So people that have booked with me, and then they'll tell a friend who tells a friend who tells a friend.
Yes. I feel that.
Yes. So I feel like the Waco connections are strong. So it's
strong.
Yeah. It's
I feel like
nice.
that's such an
Yeah.
understated. Very true.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And it's always nice, like when someone will post on a Facebook group, like, hey, I want to go to Disney World. Does anyone know a travel agent? And I've gotten a few referrals from that, from
Good.
friends, just like posting on there. But yeah, the 4 of us who are in Waco, we all support each other and cheer each other on.
Yay.
And it's nice just knowing we really don't have like a competitive spirit. We just like want each other to do well and to plan great vacations. And
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Love it. Okay, sorry. I almost forgot that, but I like to I just find Waco is so supportive and every interview I ask, like that seems to be a running theme.
Yeah.
And so it's nice to hear that it's kind of universal.
I've also reached out a couple times to some local businesses like Grace and Max Boutique that's in Woodway. They let me put my card with a little treat bag like in their store one time. And so I was able to get some business cards out there.
Nice.
And Kids Are Kids let me come to their beginning of school bash to kind of have a little table. And
so they have a new one opening too.
Yes, they do.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I'm thankful for all the businesses that support small businesses.
Yeah.
Also. Small businesses supporting small businesses.
Yeah, we
It's
have
nice.
to, right? We've got to look out for each other.
Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, so sorry. Back to all the dreaming and beachy. I could sit and dream about ocean waves all day, especially when it's freezing outside.
I know.
So if you're the same, please reach out to Danelle and get your vacation planning started. Because sometimes with some of the bigger cruises, it can take a while, right? Like you can, like you mentioned, the one lady was making payments. You could book out for 2027 and pay for it up until, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, if you're thinking it's also unattainable, it might not be.
Yeah. I'm always happy to set up like payment plans too.
Perfect.
So if you want to pay $200 a month for the next year, to pay off your vacation.
It's
can do that
doable.
too. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love that. Very cool. Okay, y'all, go on vacation. Go.
Please.
Unplug your phones. Let Danelle set it up for you and
I'd love
just
to.
refresh.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much for coming out today.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
No, happy to. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Well, that is Traveling with Danelle, and this is What's Up Waco.
Do you have a topic you want to talk about? Do you have questions about Waco, the real estate market, how to sell your house, what to look for when you're buying a home? Send me an email, ericasellstexas@gmail.com. Shoot me a text, 254-447-0180. Happy to chat about it. Find me anywhere you listen to your podcasts or at roguemedianetwork.com.
This has been a Rogue Media Network production.